Current progress 0%. Completing missions and various events will allow members to fill the bar up. When the legend bar is 100%, high-ranking members of the society will take note. I'm sure they will. I'm the second highest member of the society, though. In fact, I am the highest. I have way surpassed the current leader. Cool. Let's burn this place down, then I can get some more renown. Food and supplies have been smuggled into Lucca. That's unfortunate. Child lacks childhood focus. Prince Hungry Gamer is looking like another warrior. Life is struggle. Young Silo has finished his education in the ways of intrigue. It seems he has learned all the basic skills required. Very good. I am wondering if I strip one of these territories away and give it to Mordred, whether Mordred's going to start trying to expand in England. Like if I gave him Essex. Sure, it would piss this guy off a bit. Oh yeah, sorry. We are currently expanding like this, so Scandinavia is Reformed Germanic. There are still some old Germanic holdouts, but those are fading over time. The Low Countries in North Germany are actually probably the most Reformed. Slavic seems to be holding fairly steady. Tengri is definitely losing ground. Suomenko is holding pretty strong in the north. Catholicism is barely anywhere, in fact. That's all Fraticelli. There's a little bit of Catholicism in Scotland. And a little bit over here. What's Navarra, out of interest? What are you? Alright, so Mikhail the Great is in fact Catholic, so that's probably one of the few reasons it's actually holding steady over here. Catholicism is in North Africa. It actually looks like Islam is fading very rapidly. Miaphysite's held steady over here. Orthodoxy and its various heresies are over there. There's a little bit of Islam here. They've been basically knocked out of this area. Yazidi. What's Yazidi? Oh, Yazidi is a Sunni heresy, okay. So there is still a little bit over here. Zoroastrian seems to be holding pretty steady. Jain's growing, I would say. As is Buddhism. In fact, Buddhism is probably the one that's doing the most damage to Tengri. Plus maybe Zoroastrianism and Suomenko. It's not so much that those are gone, it's that they have got the heresies. So if we go to the religion map mode, or the religion size thing, Tengri is in first place as the largest religion in the world at the moment, 221 with an authority of 100, hence Tengri might actually be growing. They may have been smaller for a while. Slavic is second, 146, although their authority is only 22. Buddhism is in third place with 137, then Suomenko. Cathar with 99 provinces versus the Cathar heresy Catholicism, also with 99 provinces. Germanic is now at 83 provinces. We've grown from 39. I think it was 39. So we are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th largest faith in the world. Followed shortly by Jain, then Orthodox, then Miaphysite, Hindu, Lollard, Sunni, African, Fraticelli, Zoroastrian. Okay, Zoroastrian's actually fairly low. Those must just be big provinces. Old German's down to 22, so they're definitely sinking. But we've gained, I think it was 39, so we've gained 17 provinces from them. We're growing at the expense of others, and we have 100% moral authority compared to the Christian ones, which definitely don't. Miaphysite looks to be the most stable of the Christian religions. I would agree with that. I think they're also the only one with a holy order. Order of St. Anthony has been around for a long time. We don't have a holy order. I don't think any of the others do. At least I haven't had any messages saying they have. A mystery. You know, there's a thing I haven't actually invested in yet. And I can't believe I haven't done this yet. Wow, I'm an idiot. I need to go characters, realm, men, my religion. Don't care if you're married. Not a ruler. Combat strength. Skada is 50. Hawker would be a better option here. Shrewd, diligent, cruel, chaste. I don't really want to lose you as a general. No, you know what? Bertrand would be the better option for this. So Bertrand, I'd like you to assemble a mercenary company. Cost me 50 gold. And he starts trying to get employment. Now, Bertrand is highlighted green because he's not owned by us, but he's definitely like related to us. And we can hire him for reduced cost, which is really cool. He is primarily heavy infantry, and now if we click on him, we can send him equipment and more troops. So we can basically send equipment, which is converting light infantry into heavy, or light cavalry into heavy cavalry, that type of thing. Or we can just send him more men. Send more soldiers, plus 100 light infantry. Boom. And then we could send equipment. More heavy infantry, so it converts light infantry into heavies. We can do light infantry into pikes, or light cavalry into heavy cavalry. I'm going to go with... I actually meant the equipment, not the troops. So now if we look at him, he's got 1,300 men, 600 heavy infantry, 400 light infantry. I think I'm going to get rid of all the light infantry and just make them all heavy. $710. Once he gets to like 1,000 heavy, I'm going to stop because this is getting really quite expensive. $750. 800. 150. 900. And 50. 1,000. Hopefully that's going to go up over time, because that should be 1,000 going by my calculations. Okay, it is. So in fact, he's probably going to have more than 1,000. Although the great conversion of Bremen was a success. You want more money? Oh! Princess Charles, is definitely a fighter. So in fact, both of the daughters are great warriors at this point. And of course, taught by the very, very best. Oh, 189 personal combat skill. And I believe... Oh no, we've got 2... So we're 179 is our permanent level. Haru Tahir, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Show some new stuff. I am, as the game's going on. Also, the map is new. Yeah, that's all the money gone, but we're going to get a bunch more. I'm not too concerned by that. Esteemed Queen Caitlin of Gelderland, your generous offer was much appreciated. Well, good. So the main difference that I was saying with the map is this is a shattered world where everyone started as just a county. So all of the kingdoms and duchies and things like that you see around were all created from a single county, including our own in Gelderland. The men are stewards to the glorious conquerors of the women. Yeah, it's definitely come across that way. The rumours were true. The hold of Lucca was filled with treasure. Since I was the leader of the assault, I'll take the best share of the loot for myself, but will not forget to share with the others. The legend of the Wolf Warriors is increasing. Okay, so we're at 3%. And this guy is refusing to die. Well, I'll continue to burn down Lucca. I'm wondering if burning this stuff does make more. Did I make the Daughters Shield Maidens? Can't until they're adults. So 2 years, then Nimander I can. Oh yeah, I did want to pick a warrior war type. Choose military aspect. Here we go. As a member of the Wolf Warriors, you can choose to focus on a specific military aspect of a warrior's life. Doing so allows you to choose a lifestyle trait. My fellow members of the Wolf Warriors have long been wondering when I will choose to focus for my fighting talents. There are those who live for the art of dueling, while others prefer a more theoretic side of combat. Yet hunting is also a worthwhile pursuit. So personal combat will give me the duelist trait. Strategic thinking will give me the strategist trait. Or if we're a hunter, then we can become a hunter. Or we can just gain renown. Well, actually, lose 50 renown, gain 100 back. So if we're a duelist, we would gain +3 martial. We would also gain +30 combat, so we would break 200 personal combat skill. If we went into strategy, our defense would go up by 20%. Martial goes up by 2, which is actually less than as a duelist. But stewardship also goes up. Or we can be a hunter, which increases pursuit by 20%. Martial goes up, personal combat goes up, same trait goes up. Personal combat, I mean, the whole thing for us has been about dueling people. 189, why did I not gain duelist? Or is it a thing I have to gain in time? Can't see the tooltips, they're behind my head. Damn it! Sorry guys. Well, I was kind of summarising them fairly accurately. It was basically +3 or +2 and +1, depending on what levels they were. Alright, then I will move the head in front of the thing. Like that, maybe? Let me know if you want it to be moved again. I've studied my soldiers practicing their swordsmanship, and I am certain some of them are being unsettled by the constant watch of their queen. Perhaps it's time I admit I could use some guidance when it comes to my own dueling. If nothing else, I could join their training. Discreetly hire someone to instruct me. We become diligent. And rigorous practice. Or do this alone. No, I will absolutely hire someone. Because I would absolutely love to be diligent. Because that was the one trait I didn't have before. 189 skill. So we're at 179 naturally. 42 martial. We are insane! Many years of my life I have spent dedicated to the Wolf Warriors, performing missions and tasks in the interests of the Order and its heroine. Today, all of that effort has been rewarded as I've become the new heroine. My fellows look to me for leadership and guidance. And leadership and guidance I shall provide. I am now the boss! Ha ha! The legend of the Wolf Warriors is really my legend. It's all about me. Yes, Mystery Potato, of course I've checked that. And for some reason it does not appear. I've checked it multiple times. I can't cancel this right now, though. But yes, I keep on checking. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at you. It's just funny because a lot of people have been asking me that. Alright, well, this is definitely awesome. I'm really hoping that once we've got the legend fulfilled, that we will become a bloodline. Or something good's going to happen at that point. Kurus has followed. Welcome, Kurus. Thank you very much for the follow. As she is growing older, I can see that Nimander could use some guidance in one of my experienced areas. It will require hard work and may not be appreciated, but this is my chance to make a self-sacrifice for the sake of Nimander. So, I do want to improve the skills of my daughters, but I also don't want to do it necessarily at my own cost. I don't want to become rivals. I'm not sure I want to become stressed. Diligent is really good. I know, I'm going to make you patient. Patient increases your defense, it also increases your combat skill. Yeah, we'll do that. Make a move at the right time. We'll be out of patience. Rumours of a traitor working within the besiegers has eroded the morale. No, I'm not going on a journey. So given how great a warrior she is, she needs to prove herself by battling Thor to the death. Well, you'll notice that one of my traits... Let me find it. There it is. Godslayer. I killed Cthulhu. He's dead. It's dealt with. Problem solved. Be careful where you point that thing, a courtier cried out today, as I was stammering back from yet another session at the training grounds. Idly playing with the sword in my hand, the woman hurriedly corrected herself. Of course, a master duelist such as yourself would know best, my lady. A master, am I? I suppose I am. I have become a duelist, and the legend of the Wolf Warriors has increased. 224 combat skill. I am way better than that terrible fighter over in Navarra. This whole thing has been trying to beat this guy, and I can't believe I actually did it. The only thing I haven't beaten is the fact that he's got a bloodline of his own, and I don't. Admittedly, he started with it, but still. I want one. 45 martial skill, 224 personal combat. Stop being OP, Mordred. I can't! I can't stop! Navigator Bular. No, Navigatorn Bular. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. And Hartoon Tahir. Did I say? Yeah, I think I said that. And Kuros. I'm pretty sure I said hello, but I can't remember. There's too much stuff going on! Ah! Legend has once again grown. We're at, what, 5%? Awesome. Like, you guys, you need to do more better stuff. Come on, people. Aren't you one of mine? You are? Oh, so my heir is one of my own fighters. Trying to see if I recognise any of these other people. Bodil's the one that I helped become a better fighter. I love the fact that my heir is Chief Arndt. Though he's only a level 14 martial and 45. There's quite a big difference between our skill level, I have to say. I'm sorry to point it out, but it's true. Queen Caitlin doesn't need an army. She is the army. I'm raiding Navarra. Not at the moment. I'm raiding... Oh, I am! Ho ho! I mean, this is all burned down. Alright, I'm going to do a thing here. We're going to get back on the ships. We're going to go home. Reports state that new recruits have been partaking in our initiation ritual, allowing the Wolf Warriors to be growing in numbers. Excellent. Prosperity in the capital increases. Good. It's like a mouse trying to replace an eagle. Hey, 100 viewers. Awesome. This weekend's been ridiculous. Like, Friday, Saturday and Sunday I've had over 100. Caitlin would beat the enemy army and accidentally beat her own army just for the sake of it. There's only one way to train the sun, constantly duel him. Well, I am kind of curious. What are you doing with yourself, Mordred? I feel like you should be doing something. Pilgrims pass through the hospital in Kellerat all the time, but word has reached you of one of them has stayed at the hospital for several days, tending the sick and the wounded and assisting everyone who is in need of help. They say he's a very skilled physician and might be of good use. Riqui is a lot better than Elka. Bring the man before me. Being at sea for a long time has made me feel ill, and it's not a matter of being seasick, mind you. I feel very tired and constant pain in my legs. Whenever I wake up, my joints ache all over. We have contracted scurvy. Whoops. Yeah, definitely time to go home. I am pleased to see that after a period of peace and shrewd management, the County of Holland is doing very well. People are happy and the tax collectors are reporting loads and loads of dosh. Ask Mordred to become a member. I don't think he can. Actually, no, you must be able to. Oh, I can duel him. Why can I duel him? We're not rivals, are we? No. Recruit to Warrior Lodge. Here we go. Can only be done if I'm tribal or nomadic government. Otherwise he has to join of his own volition. Alright, so we've made it home. Let's send the troops home. Another thing I do is I really do want to give Mordred a territory over here in England so he can start carving a bit of land for himself. don't think I want to give him the Duchy of Kent. I mean, the other way I could do it is by attacking something. Hang on. No, I need to keep this for 5 years. When is the 5 years up? Is 62 the 5 years, or is that the 3 years when I can cancel it? Which would then be 2 years after, so it would be 64. July 64. I'm going to guess it's going to be July 64. And yeah, I'll need to stay home for a bit so I can get rid of scurvy. Can I duel the Navarre guy? No. We need to be rivals or foes. I mean, I could antagonize him so that we could duel. Let's do it. The time has come. Oh, he's just formed Asturias. He's no longer Navarre. Just got another kingdom. He's got the 3 kingdoms. Oh, he could become an empire. That's 3 kingdoms. After being examined by the physician, Riqui told me to take it easy during the coming weeks. Also instructed I eat a special diet consisting mostly of fruits and vegetables in order to cure me of scurvy. Alright, I'll stay home for a while. After eating plenty of fruit and vegetables, I finally feel well. The pain is gone. I'm in much better state. I am sure to avoid scurvy if I can eat an orange. Cool. Well done, Doc. You did good. And I have money again. So I did build the hospital. I have not, however, expanded it. In fact, I can't. Construction level 2 required. Alright. Could I get construction level 2? I could totally get construction level 2 ahead of time. That is not ahead of time. That is ahead of time. Okay, never mind. Is there anything else I could be building? No. Oh, maintaining mercenary band. Okay. So that does actually come with penalties. I thought it said that somewhere else, but apparently not. Is that in all of? That's in all of my provinces. That's got to be a really big military band then. Well, it's growing. I can hire it. So that's another 2,700 men. New castle finished. Oh yeah. And that is one of my domains, so let's start upgrading you. We can still get a couple more holdings too, 2 more. Just received news that Fantisek, the wise pagan ruler who petitioned me to help convert his realm, has died. I can only hope that his heir is as enlightened. Well, let's find out. Nope. That's unfortunate. So Pilsen's not going to do it. But Bavaria has apparently been eaten up by somebody. Was eaten up by Pilsen. Damn it! All of that effort for naught. All that money for nothing. Well, at least Cologne converted. Although the great conversion of Bremen was a success, my work to help High Chief... You guys are just eating money. I think that's just what you have for breakfast every day. It's just money. Om nom 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 nom. How's my legend doing? 7%. Yeah, I need to do more legendary things. Are there any other legendary things I can do? Hold on. Are you saying I can get multiple aspects? I can get them all. Because I don't have a lifestyle trait at the moment, which means I'm not currently trying to get one of them. Give the new castle to Mordred. Can barons raid? Or is that only a count thing? No, they must be able to. That's actually a really good idea. I like it. Mordred. Hello. Got an indie title. But there you go. I've already done the gathering. That's why we have this legendary track. I mean, the war sacrifice and the lodge commander are the new things. You know, I'm going to try and get this military aspect. Having learned what I can about one-to-one combat, swinging my sword it being as easy as breathing, I've decided it's time that I focused on other pursuits common amongst the wolf warriors. Oh, you do lose them. Damn it. No, I'm quite happy doing what I'm doing. That did just lose me 50 renown, but never mind. Can I tell these guys to do anything? No. So I need 300 renown. I did that 10 years ago. Could try to summon a commander. Cost 300 renown. It's not like I need the renown for anything else, really. Do it. A promising member of the Wolf Warriors, Rainer, is eager to test his mettle in battle and prove his loyalty, fighting by my side and leading my armies against the enemies of Helderland. I expect great things from Ryu. Oh, wow. Yeah, I really do, actually. You're rather good. You got duelist from an event, maybe that took the lifestyle place. No, the duelist was the lifestyle. The lifestyle events led to my getting duelist. How can I rely on my generals when their understanding of warfare is so lacking compared to my own? I can teach Bao a thing or two. I mean, both of these are awesome, but especially flat terrain. We're going to teach him about flat terrain combat. Well, Asturias has a very nice coastline right now. I think it's time that we raised our troops and went and took some money. Hey, what? Also, ships are in port, right? Yes. We shall raise a great fleet to go and raid all the things. Except over here, because I'm lazy and I can't be bothered to drag you over. The ships can come, though. The ships can definitely come. Can I prepare an invasion of Asturias? No, I'm way too strong for that. You can only do that if you're like a count. Bao gratefully accepted my lessons in the art of war. With more generals like me, who can stand against us?